That is why when people meet you, your life should transform them. It is unto the meek. Please, can you look up? Listening to preaching is being favored. The favor of God to people by preaching to them. All preachers embody favor, genuine preachers. Jesus said, I came to preach to those who are humble. That is, the gospel is for the meek. Look at the next line. He said to verse 1, he sent me to bind up the brokenhearted,
to proclaim liberty to the captives,
and the opening of prison to them that are bound,
to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance.
No, Jesus stopped with acceptable year. If you go to Luke 4:18, when he declared year of favor, he stopped. Jesus didn't come to earth to say that God is angry. He came to the earth to say that God has favored us. So a child of God is somebody who is favored. If you say you are Christian, can you look at Luke chapter 4:18? And the Spirit of the Lord God is upon me because he has anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance
to the captives,
the recovery of sight to the blind,
to set at liberty them that are bruised.
Number 19.
To preach the acceptable year of the Lord.
That is, the word acceptable means favored. Some people don't know that acceptance is favor. If you are married to a man and the family members of that man accept you, it is favor you have for that family. It is something that every woman should desire. For the people of your husband to love you. We call it acceptability. It is still part of favor. You cannot separate favor from acceptability. Now, when Jesus came to the earth, he declared it. He handed over the book. Tomorrow, I will talk about what the lion came to declare. Higher favor. Sometimes I see people, pastors, who say that people should die quickly. To kill somebody on earth is the last thing God wants to do. It's the last thing God wants to do. I say God is, it doesn't have limit. God does not say I'm tired of mercy. No. He can't be tired of favor also. So if we say we are children of God, we should declare the time of favor to be perfect. He met us where we are not good. Then he died for us to be good. To be divine is to be an embodiment of favor. There is something I will never lack. If I lack it, I will stop preaching. And can I tell you what it is? Can I tell you what it is? If I stand here 4 hours and somebody didn't get transformed before 9, I will believe that God didn't call me. And I'll stop preaching. Listen, if it is 4 o'clock and I come down from this altar and somebody didn't meet, one person who is hearing me now didn't meet a miracle before 9 in the morning, I will stop preaching. And that miracle shouldn't start with that person. It has to start with me. So that if you doubt me, you will see my testimony. I don't go to church with phone. But I came today because there is a song there. Now while we are there singing, I will be getting a lot. I just punched my phone, I saw a lot. So the first partaker of divine favor is me. I started partaking when I was getting ready. And June 2024 we pass. And this will be on book of record. That you are here this night is on book of record. Don't trifle with something you can be able to do for God, because it is a privilege. And don't allow those who don't know what you know to discourage you from the path of righteousness. There are people God will always use to encourage others. So if people are coming by 11, they will come by 10 to check whether the chairs are properly arranged. When I drove into the church and I saw the big security light. If you love the Lord, you will not be able to hide it. It will show in your everyday action. If your thought inside is sound, if your thought love God, your action will show it. If you love God in your heart, you cannot help but to behave it. There is something I want to show you. I want to show you in the Bible on favor. I will share it slightly. And somebody here, please, you might be looking at me now and you're not big. You can be a billionaire through a gradual process. When you are found in the path, get away from the path where there is discouragement. I don't care about what happened in the past. The earth is a place of opportunities. Anything can happen from anywhere. Just stay in the right path.